last few days, Epic Games have been slowly preparing the island for our first mini live event of the chapter in the coolest way imaginable. It all started off when the Daigo NPC was relocated over to the frozen portal, began performing his ritual to save his sister Jade. As we get closer and closer to the live event, more of his magical mass activating the portal to connect us to the spirit realm, Epic Games have officially begun teasing Chapter 6 Season 2, and it's called Lawless. With all the information for you right here in this video, from brand new points of interest, all the way to every single tier in the Season 2 Battle Pass. But first, I'm literally one subscriber off my goal of 4.66 million subscribers. So if you hit that subscribe button right now, you'd literally make my entire year. And somebody tied our buddy Guff to the train tracks, and he's quickly running out of time. The only way to save him is to hit the thumbs up button on this video before it's too late. And don't forget, guys, I'm gifting 5 subscribers every single day who drop a like and comment with their epic ID. Huge shout out to all of these supporters. Thank you to everyone who uses my code in the item shop, because none of this would be possible without it. But ladies and gentlemen, we've wasted too much time. We got a ton of awesome stuff to cover right here in this video, including literally everything you could ever want to know about Chapter 6 Season 2, even including checking out every single tier in the new Battle Pass. Let's get into it. Now, super quickly, before we showcase the huge Season 2 Battle Pass leak, first things first, DAIGO'S plan for the upcoming mini live event has finally been revealed. It's not actually to save his sister Jade like we all thought. Let me explain. I teased a little bit of this in the last video I posted. I showcased a bunch of super interesting hidden interactions from the Daigo NPC. It implied some people on the island were trying to stop him from performing his ritual, like Kendo and Hope, and even an interaction with Jones himself, saying he's not telling us everything, implying that DAIGO'S plan may be more sinister than we originally thought. Well, we finally figured it out. The first clue came on day 2 of the event buildup. The very first one of DAIGO'S mass activated and was revealed whenever you'd use the Kendo skin and go and interact with Daigo, where he would go on to say, when this works, you'll have to start listening to me. At first, I thought this was a good thing, referencing the fact that obviously Kendo doesn't trust his brother, thinks that he's only gonna make things worse for their family. But then it hit me, and what he actually meant was a little darker. The next piece of the puzzle actually comes from Night Rose, who, don't forget, also has a lot of experience with the spirit realm herself. As this entire season, she's been under the control of the puppeteer caused by the demon Shogun X, who's the one really controlling her. Anyways, on day 2, when you would take the Night Rose skin and go and talk to Daigo, he would go on to say, I feel a presence in the spirit realm. What is it, demon? Now, this dark presence is beyond important, because just yesterday, when stage 3 of the event buildup went live, Daigo once again received some brand new hidden interactions. The most important one was with his brother Kendo, where he would once again mention the dark presence, saying, there's something dark within the spirit realm, it calls to me, which definitely doesn't sound like a good thing. But things get even worse whenever Daigo talked to Night Rose, where he would say, none of them realize I'm the only one who can handle this power, really making it sound like he's not even attempting to hide his real plan anymore. But coming up tomorrow on day 5, he'll slip up and reveal something huge, as he goes on to tell Kendo, saving Jade is just the beginning, 100% confirming our theory that Daigo is indeed up to something sinister. His real plan will be revealed the day before the event, when he tells Hope, when all of this ends, I wonder whether we will be friends or enemies. Now, the reason they might be enemies is probably not what you thought. Let me explain. You know how this entire season, Hope and Jones have been searching for the missing 0-point shard? Well, Daigo has become very suspicious of them. He does not trust them to resist using his powers to suit their own goals, and on day 6 even tells Jones that there's no way he'd ever let him touch the shard. But we don't really know why, other than the fact that they just met each other, so they haven't really established trust yet. But on day 7, once the live event finally begins, where after Epic Games will officially reveal the same battle pass we're just about to showcase, Daigo will actually have to enter the portal to get his sister Jade, as well as a 0-point shard, and gives Jones an offer to join him, stating you could be a part of something great. But what's Daigo hinting at here? Obviously, it seems like he has knowledge of something very powerful inside of the portal. It's constantly calling out to him and trying to get his attention. You probably think that it's just another massive demon like Shogun X. After all, he himself is known for capturing people's souls and controlling their bodies, like he did with Night Rose. But that's not the case. And the real truth was hidden in front of our eyes the entire time. Let me explain. You remember the dark presence mentioned by Daigo that I said was incredibly important? Well, it's even more important than you could ever imagine, because this isn't the first time a presence like this has been mentioned in Fortnite, and it should remind you of something we had mentioned in Chapter 3 Season 4, known as the Nothing, that's described as a malevolent entity ruling over the last reality, made up of members created or chosen to destroy the entire Omniverse, was the thing responsible for not just taking each member of the 7 from us, but also recruited the Bites character to join through this mysterious TV. And we never really got any sort of explanation about what happened to the Nothing. Turns out, it's likely because their story isn't finished, the Nothing is actually the dark presence inside of the spirit realm. Trust me when I say that's not even a stretch. Let me explain. Ever since Chapter 6 6 first release. Located inside of this secret bunker, you're able to find this mysterious TV. There's obviously the exact same TV used by Bytes when he was recruited into the Nothing, which had to be Epic Games teasing the return, right? But wait, it gets even better. Obviously, we all know Shogun X is a very, very important character within the spirit realm. So if the Nothing is indeed the Dark Presence, should be some sign of it on the Shogun X skin, right? All there is, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. On one of the tassels hanging down from his helmet, you're actually able to spot this very, very weird looking eye logo that, you guessed it, is indeed the Nothing's logo. Basically 100% confirming our theory that the Nothing is inside the spirit realm. Here's the thing. Nothing is known for tempting people with whatever they desire most, which for Bytes was the temptation of ultimate power. The same thing is true for Shogun X. However, it came with the ultimate sacrifice, essentially meaning that he's controlled by the Nothing, exactly like the Night Rose is controlled by the Puppeteer, which is confirmed by DAIGO'S hidden interaction with Shogun, where he says, the darkness in the spirit realm is holding your leash. I see it now. But here's the thing. Ever since the Nothing was first introduced, with the exception of Bytes, we've never actually gotten to see what the Nothing looks like. But all of that will change with the live event, with our first Battle Pass skin being revealed. You can see our first teaser at hinting who this character is on your screen right now, actually being a golden version of the spirit realm portal. At first, I assumed this was Daigo using something called kintsugi, which is essentially an ancient Japanese art of repairing broken items with gold, which Daigo himself is known to use to repair broken masks. But it turns out the golden portal is actually a reference to Midas, and him finally making his return ever since he escaped his prison cell in Chapter 5 Season 2 before escaping the Fortnite island altogether, all while talking about his next big adventure. Turns out that adventure was likely him traveling into the spirit realm and taking control of the entities there to form his new army. After the live event, 2 mysterious briefcases will emerge out of the portal, one of them being a shadow briefcase, obviously being a reference to Midas's original faction, and the other being a golden suitcase. Leading theory here is one of these suitcases actually contains the missing 0-point shard, will be stolen by the new Midas character, and we'll have to spend the next season stealing it back, which explains the new season's title, Lawless. The new Midas skin itself basically appears to be a vampire version of Midas. As you're able to see, it shares a bunch of similarities with the old Kato Thorn vampire skin. But moving on to our next Battle Pass skin, this is actually one that Kendo himself has been teasing ever since Chapter 6 first release, and may actually be the warrior mentor he's been searching for to help him reach his full potential. Obviously, I'm talking about Pickled Peely, who we honestly all thought was going to be a part of this season, ever since we saw the Kappa Kappa Pickle Company's food carts set up around the island. But little did we know Epic Games had something massive planned for his release. It all started a few updates ago. The Kappa Kappa Company finally moved into their massive factory. Kappa Kappa Pickle Farm was born. Located here, you're able to find a bunch of the company's mysterious plans, one of them outlining the creation of Pickle Peely, which has been going great. At first, you're able to find him as a massive pickle sitting inside of one of their barrels. In each update since then, the pickle has continued to move just a little bit, obviously implying that the pickle's progress is coming along well. But it doesn't end there, because inside of the Kappa office, you're able to find some additional secret plans depicting a very difficult equation that somehow even involves a rocket. Clearly, the Pickle Company has much bigger plans for their new pickle friend than just creating a silly skin. Turns out this character is actually called Big Dill, and you're able to see our first image of what he looks like on your screen right now. Not only is he a member of the Season 2 Battle Pass, but get this, Big Dill is actually a rapper, as you're able to see a little sign next to him that says new single coming soon. Reminded me a lot of when Lil Whip went through his rap phase, really making it seem like Epic Games loves to turn the goofy skins into rappers for some reason. We can only hope he doesn't follow in Whip's footsteps, take a sketchy loan from the underwriter that destroys his career. Moving on to our third Battle Pass skin of Season 2. This one was actually hardly visible in the background of the latest teaser. We were able to see a massive head spinning on top of a building. Turns out this head actually belongs to a brand new pig-headed butcher skin that we've known about for a while, ever since Epic Games teased it in one of their skin surveys. Oh, I know, this character does look pretty horrifying, but I honestly think he's pretty similar to the Dirte Show skin we got earlier in Chapter 6. That was actually a chef responsible for running the Dur Sushi restaurant inside of the Seaport City. Well, in Season 2, Dur Sushi will be going away and actually replaced with a brand new restaurant, being the same restaurant with the spinning pig head spotted in the teaser, and the new pig-headed butcher will be the one operating it. But Dur Sushi is far from the only location changing in the new season, as literally all of Seaport City will change as well. As a matter of fact, the area where the new teaser was taken is actually the new version of the city itself. As you're able to see, it appears to be fully taken over with tons of graffiti, things on fire, and other things implying lots of crime has taken place, which is obviously why Epic Games decided to name the location Crime City. If I had to guess, the new version of Midas that'll come out of the spirit realm be the one to steal those mysterious briefcases we discussed earlier, and be a part of a brand new faction, including characters like the pig-headed butcher, while other characters like Hope and the new Pickled Peely do their best to try and recover the suitcases, as one of them likely contains contains the missing piece of the 0-point shards. More and more leaks continue to come out about Chapter 6 Season 2 every single hour. I'll make sure to tweet them all out for you guys